Getting a super quick message for the person on your mind. Already, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. So you could be in the process of learning some sort of unexpected information in regards to this person, or you could have recently gotten into an argument or had some sort of heated communication where either you or the other person expressed their frustration in a way that created a lot of chaos, and it was very unexpected to the other party. It seemed to almost kind of come out of nowhere. It's like someone just like dumping the way that it's like this energy of keeping in the way that you feel for so long until it just kind of like explodes out and comes out in a way that is just very abrupt and chaotic, and the other person feels really caught off guard in this energy of like, I had no idea, like, why haven't you been communicating, or just like, whoa, that's how you felt all along. So for the person on your mind, we have the Hermit, Virgo, in the reverse. So the person on your mind, they're coming out of an energy of being a people pleaser here. It's like they are no longer overly concerned about taking care of others and putting others first. They have decided to set a boundary and to start to put themselves first. But the way that they went about it and communicated the situation, again, could have just really caught you off of guard, because it's like you um, were confused. It's like you weren't expecting this because they haven't been communicating all along. Like some people have a hard time really communicating their needs and making it super clear what they need, and how they need to be taken care of in order to feel really whole and complete. And so, if this person has just been really closed off and just keeping to themselves, if you will, instead of communicating how they were feeling outward, then you would have no idea that they felt like their needs weren't getting met, or that they were being put last in some way, um, that they weren't able to take care of themselves or put themselves first in the way they need to, or they felt as though they're being taken advantage of or something. It's like you had no idea that they felt this way. And then where they're at with the Eight of Fire, it's like all at once this came out, and this all came crashing down, or the dynamics just like split here. It's like they got really upset or really heated, and just kind of like threw the way that they were feeling like out or forward in this really abrupt way, right? So it's like, whoa, oh my gosh, I had no idea. um so we have, with what they're doing, we have the Page of Water and the Ten of Water. So it's the Page of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So okay, literally we can literally see how um this person is upside down in comparison to what's grounded here, and what kind of like makes sense. So it's like they were expecting some sort of an apology from you, but the way that they went about things, it's like they flipped the situation on its head, or again, they created so much chaos to where now you're really confused and you can't see where the other person's coming from. So, their intentions were to create change here, or to get you to apologize, and to get you guys to be able to come together and to work better here, or for you to be able to see them or understand how they feel or where they're coming from, so then you can create together in a more peaceful and harmonious way. But it's like the way they went about it just threw everything out of whack, and now it's like you really can't even see or understand where they're coming from. And so it's like they're not going to get what they want here. They're not going to get the apology or the change or the attention that they wanted out of the situation. Um, just again, it's just like their approach, it just is now created even more miscommunication. So it's kind of like classic Mercury retrograde, and we also have Venus retrograde right now. So Um, you know? So their energy towards you, we have Gemini. So again, I'm getting more of this like they had one intention, but the way that it's translating is coming across another way to you. So it's just creating this insane miscommunication to where now neither one of you can see or hear the other. And there's just kind of like a stalemate in being able to move forward or being able to see where the other person is coming from on both sides now. So their thoughts towards you, we have the Knight of Water. So we have the Knight of Cups, or yeah, the Knight of Cups. So their feelings towards you, we have the Five of Air. So this is like the Five of Swords. So with the Five of Swords, it's like sometimes someone being kind of unfair and feeling as though they need to like walk away um, in order to like be more successful. It's like this unfair checkmate, or someone, it's like not being able to really compete or work with someone because the energy that they're coming at you with is there's like no way for you to be able to make a move at this time, or just feeling like again like kind of blocked off. So they may be starting to realize, like with this Knight of Air and the unicorns, it's like their ideas about how they thought they could move the situation forward or create a situation where they were in a little bit more control of the direction that the situation here was moving in. It's like they're realizing that their ideas about how they were going about this were a little bit unrealistic, or it's like it created even more chaos here to where then um, now it's even more difficult for you guys to be able to work together. So they feel as though the best thing to do is to just like walk away from this at this time and to come back again whenever they can approach the situation with a different strategy, or just like come at it in a different way so that they can retain like the power or the control over the situation in order to be able to move forward in the way that they want. So they're definitely in this like victim mindset of feeling like you're the one that's being unfair, and like you're the one that's unwilling to like see them here. And they're not realizing how much they're actually mirroring this back at you. They just think like, okay, that didn't work out, like that wasn't a good idea, that was unrealistic because they're not going to like hear me or see me right now, so I have to like pull back and re-strategize and find a new way to like move forward, just find a new way to be able to like work with this person, or like almost play with this person or play this person in order to get on top of the situation. But they're not like logically consciously thinking it through or thinking it out like that. It's more just coming from a place of like, yeah, they just really feel, or they're like telling themselves as though they're like a victim. So yeah, maybe they were like with the Hermit, with the Virgo in reverse, I get this energy of like they really feel as though they were like putting everyone else's needs first, or like their needs were being met last, or like they feel as though they were the ones that were somehow being taken advantage of in the situation, or they were being kind of like unfairly isolated, or they were doing this as a result of how overworked they were being, or the fact that they had to put like other people's needs first, then it isolated them, or kept them or prevented them from being able to then, you know, meet their own needs or take care of themselves in some way. And so they feel like there needs to be some sort of change or just some sort of balance in the situation. But again, it's like the way they went about this was just like so chaotic that it almost like like pushed you away here, and created an even worse dynamic to where it's like, yeah, now you just can't see each other. There's even more miscommunication and confusion. But again, it's like they really feel as though they're the victim. So that could be kind of preventing things from being able to change, or that's what's really preventing you guys from being able to work together, is their inability to see like the moves that they've made in order to push the situation to where it is. It's like they feel as though they're just a victim, and they need to re-strategize in order to be able to win. They're not seeing the flaw in their thinking yet.